What is going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk with myself, MP. Brought some guests along with me for this one. Yasins, you've seen him plenty, but welcome back to the show. eBay, man, we've not had you on
about time, innit?
Yeah, I know it's been a while, man, but this one's been a long time coming. I don't know if you guys remember, but the last time we done a footy episode, it was just me and him, and he was supposed to jump on, but I can't remember what happened.
This be on me, bro.
He just said, no, I'm not doing it. Sure. So he said, same, man. But yeah, we made it happen, man. This is good, because I know that you two tend to argue quite a lot when they've got that footy thing going on. It's I'm not talking just on the pitch, I'm talking just in general. A lot of clashing opinions, and obviously got Liverpool to my left and we've got United to my right, so
that's why you're in the middle, innit?
What's in the middle?
Just break up the fight.
No, I'm a United supporter
there we
myself,
go,
right?
thank you.
But the thing is, I'm a little bit more like...
If you say realistic, I will punch
No,
you.
not realistic, bro. I think...
That Diplo.
I'm a bit more Diplo. Like, you know, I'm level ground, I can appreciate an opinion, as opposed to him who's very sort of just like, nah, fuck off, United's the best.
Well, what he's trying to say is he doesn't talk shit like Ibby, basically. It started.
I'm one fight. So let's get into this, man. Obviously we're here to talk about football. So before we even dive into the nitty gritty, the argument, the debates, because it's be a bit saucy, do you know what I mean? Chat to me about what you guys think are qualities that make a good team.
Liverpool.
Qualities that make qualities that make.
Go on, Ibby, you first. You first.
Foundations, man. For me, it's foundations.
I think a good leader on the pitch would be one.
Yeah.
You mean a good captain, yeah? Or just leaders?
Just a leader.
Yeah.
But
because if you take United, like, prime example.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about
our captain spends more time on the floor than both.
so, you see that's irritating.
Like,
where's he from again? Portugal.
Yeah, he's
Portuguese
country,
people there.
he spends more time on the floor than the
I'm not gonna lie, the other week I took a horrible dive and everyone was just like, that's a dive, and I was like, no, bro, I hurt my got a free kick, but yeah.
He started doing a bit of that.
But yeah, you need good leaders.
You need good leader, yeah, absolutely.
Good communication.
Yeah, I like the family feel. Again, I'm always going to plug Liverpool, right? So, Klopp, right? He sees the 11 players as his sons, and I like that. And I like the fact that when they win together. When they lose together. That's what I like.
Yeah,
that's recent though, no? Like Mane and Salah were like stepbrothers who wanted to kill each other.
That's true.
And then Firmino was like MP, diplomatic.
Yeah. He's like, you're both my friends.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all in this together, guys. Let's go win, yay! Go Sports. Alright. What else? I think for me anyway, it's like the foundations of the team start with the root of the actual club itself.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That I'm talking outside
Culture.
of the pitch, outside of the manager, it comes from top down, and I feel like we are feeling this in United, have been for quite some time. You know, I think it just makes a difference.
Glazers out, innit?
Glazers in. Glazers in the bud.
Yeah. No, but it's true though, isn't it? It's like obviously if you've got that support of upper management, supporting the actual coach of the team, manager of the team, in the right way, not just lobbing like, you know, their views, opinions, being tied with the money, all of that stuff. I feel there's got to be...
Alright, so...
I'll probably use Chelsea as an example though, innit? They got Todd Bowley and then just tried to buy the Premier League again and it didn't work.
£1 billion bottle job, shout out Gary Neville. Anyway, got a question on that, yeah? So how much to a point, and it's just because you mentioned it, how much to a point can you blame the Glazers for United's troubles on the pitch?
I think maybe about 35-40% easy.
Yeah.
I'd push it a bit higher.
Would you?
Yeah.
I feel part of it comes down to the players.
Yeah.
Definitely, obviously, that at the end of the day, they're getting paid to do a job. They're on the pitch. They need to be doing what they're being paid to do. For example, if you guys went to work and wasn't pulling your weight, you will get, you'll get bollocked at it.
But it's still dependent, isn't it? Like, you won't pull your weight based on the fact that your manager's being a prick. So you're not going to support your manager in a way because you can't be bothered with your manager being a knob, innit? And then your manager's a knob because his manager's a knob, innit? Like, it's a hierarchical thing, and it goes back to the top, innit?
Exactly, it goes back to the top.
So that's why I think Glazers take most of the percentage. Well, at least 50% of it.
Okay.
Ten Hag takes about 20, and
But
then
what-
players take 30.
What's your complaint with the Glazers then? And how do you think that
The
translates to
fact
the
that
pitch?
they brought Mourinho in,
Yeah.
didn't back him. But Moyes in, didn't
Yeah,
back
they
him.
haven't given them time.
Solskjaer, not only did they not give him time, everyone they wanted to buy, they were like, no. Because Solskjaer said Haaland way before
Yeah.
Man City had him on the radar. They said no.
Facts.
And then they brought who? Igalo, bro.
Oh shit, that actually happened.
Like, you look at it,
Yeah.
you brought a washed up striker that never played for a top 5 team, and you brought him to
Who did they
United.
buy last season?
Cavani, we had Cavani as well.
He's alright.
But like, he actually
Weghorst.
put in a shift. You bring in Weghorst on a loan deal from a team like Burnley. Burnley aren't even in the Premier League.
Yeah.
That says something. When you could back your manager, and that comes down from the Blazers, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
See, I think, so we had Hicks and Gillette who ran the club into the ground, but we still won the Champions League in 2005, and that was down to the manager and the players. So I think, fundamentally, shout out Ronaldo. What was he complaining about? Jacuzzi or something, wasn't he?
Facilities, bro, everything.
Yeah. So fine, okay, but they have spent. I think he made some really bad business.
Yeah.
Anthony, Højlund's coming good now. Fair enough. But I think the players, and I think Ten Hag, the idiot, I don't know why he did that to Ronaldo, personally. I get it, ego, stamp your foot down, blah, 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 but he is a really good player. A really, really good
He
player.
carried the team, man.
Yeah.
But I give it to Ten Hag on the basis that he's consistent.
Yeah.
Ronaldo did it,
Sancho.
he went. Sancho
Yeah.
did it, Sancho went.
Yeah.
Nobody's gone public since.
Nobody's
Rashford's got. You could tell Rashford's got a problem.
Yeah.
Rashford,
But he's not going. He's not going public, innit?
Do you feel like that's one of the biggest challenges that footballers face today? Like
What?
being in the public spotlight and being very careful about the way they approach things. Like I feel Sancho was a bit too just rags out there, and obviously it's cost him a spot in the team. I feel like Ronaldo was the same. Obviously we've seen that he just refused to come on as a sub in the last 2 minutes, which I understand. A bit of kick in the teeth for a player of his.
And you bring Anthony on for 90 seconds.
on his
birthday, yeah.
No, that's, do you get what I'm saying? But do you feel like that part of it, they can't vent their frustrations at the cost of repercussions
Yeah, right.
afterwards and being in the public eye? Do you think that's one of the bigger challenges that footballers are facing today?
But I feel it was the same 10 years ago. Like, we had all the social media platforms, but players were more disciplined.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
more childish than disciplined.
Yeah, more prima donnas now, isn't it?
Like, you see the Pogba situation.
Oh, poor Pogba.
Like, he's, instead of saying, you know what, yeah, I'll refute the charges, whatever else, he's just come out with a whole spiel of, I don't think it was right, I never did it, blah. Just don't put it out online. Just do it privately, so
Well,
nobody,
privately, yeah.
nobody knows
Yep.
how you actually feel about certain people, innit?
Yeah.
No, it's true, man. What do you guys think are some of the other big challenges that footballers face in today's day and age? Because I feel like years and years ago, before the social media and stuff, they could do all of this shit low-key and everything was publicised via newspapers and, what do you call it? Just like media reports and stuff like that. You didn't have the aspect of social media where everyone was free to kind of voice or air their opinions in a certain way to everyone, do you know what I mean? So with that sort of shift in dynamic, particularly in football, because I think everything is just like fully sort of excruciatingly antagonised. The microscope is narrowed in, and once they pick a player, that's it.
Yeah. They'll go after him.
They go after him.
Yeah, but that's British media though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you look at any other media, they don't really, they build up their local players. Their country players are normally built up and put on a pedestal. Whereas British media is like, Rashford shit, let's put it out online. Sancho did this, put it out online. Take the Bellingham thing, for instance. That happened in Spain.
Yeah.
And the Spanish media haven't even covered it as much as the British media did.
Yeah.
Between Bellingham and Greenwood. It's been so much more public here than it has been anywhere else. And yeah, I get it's difficult now because it's at your fingertips, whereas back in the day you had to go pick up a newspaper to hear about this.
Yeah.
But I rate someone like Harry Maguire
Fridge.
for his actions in, where was it, Greece?
Yeah.
Where he punched a Fed for absolutely no valid reason. But he just put his head down when he came back after the summer.
Yeah.
And went, you know what, I'm going to get on with the football itself.
Yeah.
Didn't perform, didn't play, but didn't go on social media and say, you know what, I don't like my manager, I don't like this, I don't like that.
got to rate the comeback. I feel like regardless if you support United or not, you got to rate that.
Yeah, but again, then it goes back to Ten Hag, innit? He's stunting his comeback now because he's just put him back on the bench.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, I feel obviously there was a point where he was ready to get shifted from the club altogether. He outright said, "Nah, I ain't going. I'll work hard. I'll do the graft. You know, you play me or you don't play me. I'm gonna show you what I can do in it."
Yeah.
He's worked his way back up, man. And the other week, like what was it? Last week, grabbed the goal, could have won the game. Obviously, we flapped it, didn't win the game, probably draw, but he was there for it, man.
I'm not gonna lie, this podcast has brought up so much about United. Can we talk about Liverpool a little bit?
Let's talk about
They're broken as well.
Let's talk about Liverpool.
How are we
so
broken?
obviously, there's a big thing going on with Liverpool right now. The big headlines hit, you know, a couple of weeks ago. Klopp's leaving at the end of the season. Let's talk about that. How are you feeling about that? Because I know you were emotional. As soon as that news dropped, I was there. Hey, yo, fam, did you see this? Obviously,
He's freaking the DM like, Klopp's leaving. I was like, piss off, man.
He goes, don't chat to me for 4 days. That's literally what he said. He goes, just let me digest this news because it was like, it's like he lost his dad. You know?
Well, according to him, he is the dad, isn't
Yeah,
it?
facts.
Unfortunately, one of the sons also
What
said
you
they're
say?
going
What can
to,
you
innit?
see happening in Liverpool's future?
Time to start a monologue, innit? Should start a monologue. Alright, so Jurgen Klopp's leaving Liverpool. So first of all, he's the last of a dying breed, I think, him and Pep, in terms of a team that, a manager that stays with the team for more than 3, 4, 5 years. Like, after that, I don't think he'll see them. Like Arteta, for example, he's doing alright with Arsenal.
Yeah.
But I think he'll be gone somewhere within 2 seasons, I think.
If they don't win a trophy, I can see that.
I can see him taking over from like Man City or someone.
Yeah. Now with Klopp, I think he's unwell, or literally football has taken out of him. If you remember Pep, I think it was in between Barcelona before Bayern. He took a break for a year. He was like, I'm done. So I think that's what's happening to Klopp. In terms of what that means for Liverpool, we're fucked today. We're fucked.
You're gonna go through what we're going through, and I can't wait for that, bro. I'm excited.
But he's not the only one that said he's going. Some of the
no,
players have
coaching
already
staff's
said.
doing it,
The
yeah.
whole coaching staff, Van Dijk said, I'm not 100% sure about my future.
Well, that's the same, right? 'Cause
Salah, I don't think he's going to stay at the end of the
he'll go
season.
get that era of money, yeah. It's the whole domino effect. So may not be the worst thing in the world.
But
Yeah.
I think personal opinion, Klopp setting you up for a good future.
Yeah.
Because you could tell what he did in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
He didn't bother with the big stars.
Yeah.
He said, you know what,
Let's get the youngsters.
let's get the kids going.
Yeah.
And this is the right time to do it. Like today, he played, what's his name? The kid got his first start today.
Bobby Clark.
Yeah. That's showing you that he's willing to still set you up. And
He's pulled people through, man.
if he has the opportunity to pick a manager, hopefully not like what the great Sir Alex Ferguson did, and bring in
David Moyes.
Yeah, but I think David Moyes should have been given time. Look at what he's done with
I don't
West
doubt.
Ham, like
I don't
mid-table
doubt it.
team, like mediocre budget. He won them the European trophy. They've been top half. Imagine United with that money, that reputation. If they just gave him time, how long did he have? 2 years?
2 seasons, I
2
think.
seasons.
Not enough.
Yeah, and that's
I don't
a
think it's enough
fact.
for any, but I
That's
feel
a
like
fact.
that's a trend that we're seeing right across the board with like loads of clubs all over the world. Is that if you're not doing anything within 2 seasons, you're gone.
Yeah.
I feel like minimum, an absolute minimum, 3 to 4 seasons, man. You need that to fully implement your playing style, to get the right players in place for your positions. However you want to, however the manager sees that team playing his style of football.
Yeah.
I feel like two seasons is not enough, man.
Yeah, but we're going through that. We went through that quite horribly, though, innit? We did
Bro,
it
we had a
to.
rotation of managers.
We had Van Gaal, man. Like nobody remembers him there, but he still had the red army unit. That was his
Remember when he
statement.
fell over on the floor?
Oh yeah, for the dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that to an extent. But let's say that I don't know, Rooney at Birmingham, he just lost like 6 out of 8 or
Yeah.
10 out of 12 or something.
Gone.
Yeah, that needs to go because he's not good enough.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Yeah.
who took the 7-0? Sorry, I had to mention it. Who took? Was it Ollie or
Ten
Hag?
Hag. Ten Hag.
Ten Hag. Okay, that's a bad example. Oh, Ollie took a 5-0.
Ollie took the third.
We took us
After that, all
But-
those bad results and the 5-0, he had to go.
No, I wouldn't agree with that because Ollie took us to Europa League final.
Yeah.
Finish the season second.
Finished the season second. Like he was still doing okay. If goes back to my first point, the top tier of the club, the big boys, the Glazer family backed him.
How long did he have? 2 years?
He had 2 seasons. One of the seasons, well, 2 and a bit seasons because he came in as interim for a while. But again, then you go and sack him and you bring in Ranić and tell him, okay, you know what, you're interim manager, go do some buying.
Ranić was a weird one.
Yeah,
And then you actually tell him, you know what, yeah, fair enough, you're here, but you're not here
as soon as he was
at the end of the season.
stay on.
Do you know what I love though? We were talking about Liverpool, we went back to
Going back to Liverpool, actually.
Liverpool are messed up. No, do you know what? In all seriousness, like he said, young team looks good. Oldies are Van Dijk, Alisson, Salah. I guess you can count Robbo, he's late 20s now. So the rest of them are quite young. Got decent depth. We need a couple more signings. If we get Xabi Alonso, he's doing bits. But like you said, we have to give him 3 seasons minimum.
Do we see Liverpool going through the same transition that we are currently going through? Do you think it's going to take 10, 11 years before you see some sort of...
Nah,
because of the structure, I think.
not only that, Liverpool did their struggle, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
They did a long
This
stint.
prick, back when we used to play football in like secondary school, we didn't go to the same secondary school, but we used to play somehow. This prick used to fucking give me nightmares.
Every season, just United win the trophy. Mad thing. Obviously, we're talking about Klopp as a manager leaving. I think one of the biggest debates that you two have ever had is another great manager. My personal opinion, I think he is one of the greatest of all time. Of course, we are talking about current Man City manager, Pep Guardiola. Now, I'm just sort of paraphrasing here, right? But if he doesn't think that Pep is amongst the greatest managers purely because he always goes to a club with loads of money, whereas Yasins feels that he's a great manager because he gets the results. So I'm gonna just leave this to you two.
Okay, so alright, so take Klopp out there because I genuinely think Klopp is better than Pep just because of Dortmund and Liverpool. Limited budget, built a team, beat the big guys. So the only ones to beat City and the only ones to beat Bayern. Alright, taking Klopp out now, Pep. Yeah, if he didn't have the money, would he have done it? Don't know.
I'll tell you, you know what? He's a great coach. Fair enough. Not a great manager.
Oh, okay.
Because
man's getting philosophical.
you look at it, yeah. He's got tactics. You know that he has a footballing brain.
Yeah.
But what has he proven outside of going to a big team and making them slightly better than they were?
So
it's not like he enhanced them a great deal. He went to Barcelona. Barcelona were at their peak.
That's what I was going to say. So Barca, was that MSN era? Did he have them?
Yeah,
MSN?
he had them.
So he
And
had
then-
Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, Puyol, Abidal,
Yeah,
Dani
the
Alves.
whole-
He had the whole...
I think he had the best
He had the
best
best
team ever.
Barcelona team there.
Okay.
Then he went to Bayern.
Well, what did he win with Barca? Did he win Champions League?
He won Champions League. He won obviously La Liga.
And Bayern, he didn't, right?
He went to Bayern. He didn't win the Champions League, but he won the Bundesliga. But again, he had Robben, Ribéry, Müller, Lewandowski. They were all there. And then he came to Man City, and it's not like he went to a team that was struggling.
Yeah.
Mourinho took Porto
Yeah.
to the Champions League final and won. You look at Klopp. Klopp went to was at Borussia Dortmund when they were nothing. He brought them up. He brought young players through that are now worth hundreds of millions.
Götze, Reyes, Lewandowski, Hummels, all of them were him, yeah?
Yeah, that was all him. But what can you pinpoint on Pep's life, where his managerial life, where he's brought someone in, and it's been you know what, well done.
But
You brought that team from
But you've got all those
6th or
players,
7th.
right? It's hard to make them work.
That's why I say he's a great coach in the sense that he can make people work together. But I don't like. He brought Calvin Phillips at his peak after World Cup. He ruined it.
He's ruined it, yeah.
He's brought Grealish, and to an extent, Grealish hasn't done what he did for Villa.
Yeah.
The only player I can agree that he did well with was Sterling. Because Sterling was dog before. And then he came, he was bagging, everything. You could see the motivation came through Pep. Because now he's at Chelsea, he's doing nothing again.
Sterling's a G and at his best year, he's got paid racks and then he's just got
You know who the G is? You know who the G is though? promoting, bruv.
True.
How'd you go PSG, Bayern Munich? You started a Stoke.
Going back to Pep, obviously you don't think that he's a great manager. I see it slightly differently. I think he is a great manager. I feel, but being a great coach kind of defines being a great manager. It's one of the key aspects of the role. You have to be able to coach that team, see them through to trophies, and I feel like he's done that everywhere that he's gone, right? And I also think that, you're talking about him always going to clubs where the big players are there, where the money's there, but the people who own them clubs are drawing him in for a reason. Mm-hmm. It's because he's getting results. And it's because he's winning trophies. At the end of the day, that's what you want your club to do. You want to be put on top of a pedestal and be, right, we are the team to beat. And I feel like Pep's done that, man. He's done it in every league. Look what he's doing with City. Back-to-back Premier Leagues. Won a fake treble. Yeah, let's just put it out there. But
what was it fake?
I just don't want to accept it.
He did it second, but it was...
Yeah, it was a fake treble.
But who was there before Pep?
Pellegrini?
No, Mancini.
Mancini, yeah. But he won the Premier League as well.
Yeah, but what? Have you ever heard of him before he came to Man City?
You sure it was Aguero? That was...
Yeah, I'm sure that was Mancini, yeah.
That was Mancini.
When did Pellegrini? Because Liverpool went up against Pellegrini. When 14.
No, it might have been Pellegrini before Pep and Mancini before Pellegrini.
Yeah.
But both of them.
But I feel like...
What have you heard about them pre-Man City? They came to a squad that was already bought for them.
Yeah.
Already winning the leagues.
As in these managers.
Yeah.
Came to City.
And they just carried on doing the same thing and reproducing it by buying top tier players.
Yeah. Throwing the cash.
But it's what you can do with those top tier players, isn't it?
It's like Don Carlo, the same thing.
Yeah.
AC Milan, that team in 2005, 6, 7, 8, whenever it was.
Yeah.
The Real Madrid that he's taken.
Yep.
Okay, Everton, I don't know what the hell happened there. How they bagged him in the first
But I don't know how they got him in the first place. That was another Tevez Mascherano. How did they end up, I believe?
But again, Real Madrid, for example, I don't think the manager has a say. I think it's that Perez guy.
Yeah.
Board, yeah.
It is. It's the board.
We're getting him, and he has to make it work, and he's made it work.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I feel that's my opinion on Pep. What about you? You've not really too much.
I think he's good. I just think
Coach versus manager. Would you class him as a manager or a great coach, like he says?
I think a great coach because he's had like you said, he's always had a great bunch of players. He's never built teams. You could argue Man City. I don't know if De Bruyne was there already. De Bruyne company, Silva, that spine.
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah.
They were already there.
They were there.
So yeah, but you still got to get them working. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think his only dilemma was who to bring in when Aguero went.
Yeah.
That's where he struggled with
What players
bringing in a
did he actually
striker.
bring in? He brought in Grealish.
Haaland,
Foden.
Phillips. Foden came through the
Through
system.
Okay. Who
Uh,
else was there?
that Doku
Oh yeah.
this season.
Yeah.
But other than that, he's kept Diaz. He brought in Diaz.
Do you know what I hate about Man City? They'll have an injury and they've got this flipping £100 million guy on the bench ready to step in.
That's
and you got Liverpool playing guys with their GCSEs
But this is it. It's the rotation of the squad as well. Though I feel like Pep just knows, innit, like when to sit players out, when to get. And I know you're going to tell me that goes down to coaching and whatever, but it's those managerial kind of decisions.
Yeah.
That I mean, all three of us work in managerial positions. It's about knowing when to call the shots.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, that's just the way I see things, man. Personally,
Alright, Klopp or
one
Pep?
of the goals.
Klopp.
He said Klopp.
Mourinho or Pep?
Ooh.
Mourinho in his prime. I'm talking when he came to Chelsea.
You know what?
No, Porto and then Chelsea.
Mourinho
gets
does, man.
results.
I feel
Even
like-
United, he won a couple of
He won the thing as well. Europa League with them when Zlatan was
Roma, he
there.
won something.
Yeah.
Roma is already
I
won.
think Mourinho is a great manager. Would I put him above?
He's so boring though, man. Just annoys
It is boring,
When
but
he
then
gets it done.
you got Alex Ferguson, Pep. Who are you gonna pick?
Oh, Fergie.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Fergie.
He's the goal.
He is the goal ultimately. Ultimately.
Yeah.
Like you look at it, there's still so many more managers you'll put above Pep.
But I feel
But then if you're calling him a great manager, then you call Moyes a great manager for what he's done now, not what he did at United, not what he did at
But he
Everton,
doesn't fall
but
into
what
the
he did
greatest of all
now.
time, innit? That's what I'm trying to
But
say.
you can't put Pep there then.
Alright then, so top 5 managers ever.
Oh, I think I put this question on the last one.
Ooh, Klopp, 100% got to be there.
So we know Fergie's in
Fergie's there.
in there.
I think Don Carlo's in there. Just because he's done it with 3 teams, Milan, Madrid, and no, just
Milan, Madrid.
Did he do Inter? No, he didn't.
No.
Do Inter. Mourinho's in.
I'd put Mourinho in there.
Arsene Wenger. I feel like he was.
I'd put Wenger.
He was a good manager. He had Arsenal playing quality football. They had the Invincibles.
All right, they had that one great season, but apart from that, how many other titles did they win?
They won the title before that as well.
They've got plenty of FA Cups under their belt.
I'd put Mourinho maybe Wenger probably 6, 7, but he's up there. He's up there.
I think for this conversation, it's got to be Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues because.
Yeah, but also I'd also look at it as Champions League, Premier Leagues. But what have you done with the squad?
Have you built up? I feel there's a lot of factors that go into
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to do with building up your squad, isn't it?
Klopp, Fergie are in there.
Yeah, Klopp, Fergie are definitely.
The ones are
Said Mourinho.
Pep, obviously.
And Wenger.
Yeah. There's someone missing there.
Managers, yeah.
Zidane?
Would you put Zidane?
Triple Champions League?
Yeah, that's true as well.
I think he is a good manager.
He is a good manager.
But again, he's only ever done.
But again, he's inherited a squad that were.
Ollie? Anyone saying Ollie? Solskjaer? No?
No.
Sam Allardyce?
You know what Sam Allardyce, when you ruined his reputation when you sold a Kocha, bro.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Forget it, man.
When he sold a Kocha under the table at Bolton, I was like, bro, what are you doing?
Probably got a backhander in it.
He did. They had a documentary on it as well, wasn't it?
I remember when he was England manager
Yeah.
for like 2 minutes.
Was he?
Yeah.
Why do I not remember this?
There was some controversy and he had to step down.
He came in.
Did he actually manage a game?
He did one training and then they told him, listen, you got
to do one.
get off now,
I
bro.
don't even fucking remember this, but I'm going to take your word for it, man. Shit. England managers. Well, let's talk about England. We've got Euro 2024 coming up, man. Is it coming home?
Do you know
no,
what?
it's not
No,
coming
it's
home.
not coming.
I've had enough hope. I've lost hope.
Do you know what? When
I argue with you so much that I've actually got to a point now where I'm like, you know what, do I even want to be around you during the Euros?
Do you know what England are on? Yeah, it's just there, like,
Just
whatever.
like MP in the background, just going,
It's like, here's the way it goes. Oh yeah, England are on. Oh, they got through the group stage. Alright, quarters. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. Oh, okay, cool. Next time.
But there's always, you know what the funny thing is? There's always something though.
Yeah.
Lampard's goal. Saka being pulled to the ground by a thing.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
always something.
that was mad.
yeah, I don't know how they
There's
did that.
always something that is missed, and then we have hope the next year because we played so well. Yeah, the referee messed up. We blame everyone else, but not the fact that I don't think
I think when the
he'll
Southgate-
ever come home.
I think at the Southgate's not going to happen. I think someone like Mourinho will be ugly, but I think
But he'll get the job done.
He'll get it.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And to be honest, what was it? 2018 World Cup. We should have won. I think.
The one where we played at home.
Kane to Sterling.
Yeah,
Oh, square the ball.
that's
Yeah,
square.
yeah.
2018.
Square the ball and he didn't.
Euros, we were in the final. We should have beat them.
Missed
Italy ain't
penalties,
shit. They are not shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Italy's a mad one because they played in Euros, missed the World Cup. Won the Euros, missed the World Cup.
Yeah.
Now they're back in for the Euros. Like,
Yeah,
they don't like the World Cup, but
No.
But England, they're not bringing it home.
And he just loves Harry Kane. Now, I don't care what you say, right? Harry Kane's got an amazing amount of goals, but it's tap-ins and penalties.
The most overrated.
And they rely on him.
Nah, he
so
scored a
much.
halfway line goal as well for Bayern.
Yeah, but they rely on him so much. And you've got like Saka, Foden, Sancho was there but not there. But he can be there.
He might be
So
there.
many young
He might be there
players,
this year.
and they rely on this prick who
But-
hasn't won anything with Spurs. He's gone to Bayern, and guess what?
They're not
going to win
winning.
anything as well.
Harry Kane effect.
But I think the only issue is for England is who do we play up straight?
I'd give
Straight through the centre.
I'd give what's the Brentford guy, Tony, a go. I'd give
Ivan Toney. Yeah, actually, you know what?
Newcastle guy, Wilson. I'd give someone else a go, man. Just but
It's
he's
not
not gonna
Kane.
do it.
It's
Yeah.
not Kane. He's not going to do it. He loves Kane.
And he loves I love Henderson, right? Henderson needs to go now, right? Just play Declan Rice and Bellingham in the middle.
Oh, Bellingham.
Get rid of people. No offense, Harry
He's-
Maguire, go. who's Mark Gahey? Mark Grady?
Oh yeah.
Just get these guys who are doing bits for their clubs, just get them in now.
Yeah, need a bit of that rotation, man.
But he's a bit old, man, Mark. From Crystal Palace. No.
Nah, he's not 30.
28.
Touch
Oh,
him.
he's still
Touch him.
got yeah.
But yeah, man.
I think the midfield is probably our strongest bit.
So good.
And then the back four, I don't know what he brings, bro.
Yeah.
I'd bring Luke Shaw, guaranteed. But
Joe and Chilwell's decent left back option.
Kyle Walker, bring him 100%. Our centre backs, who's he got?
Alright then, while you touched on it, who's England's best right back? Walker, James, Trent, or who's the fourth one?
Walker. You don't even have to give me the fourth. I'll take Walker for his pace, Trent for his passing, but because you can't combine the two, I'll take Walker just for
He's overall better, isn't it?
overall.
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Brute
think Trent's
force.
a defender.
Because of the way England play, they play with a solid right back. I don't think the right back gets forward as much.
Yeah, they're not up and down.
Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it?
They're not wing backs,
He doesn't play foreign football. He plays straight up football.
4-4-2 straight.
Like it's like he just opened Championship
old
Manager and went, you know what? I picked that one.
That's just British, isn't it? Like fish and chips, 4-4-2.
Yeah, ready sorted, man. Who do we think's winning the Euros?
Ooh, I think it's France. Yeah. They've still got a young
got a
side,
solid team, man.
and they're young.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Their forwards aren't.
Mbappe. Same man.
That's the only one, but he's not actually performing.
Is Ronaldo getting that last trophy in?
Nah, no chance. I don't think so.
Who have Portugal got though? Apart from him, they got obviously my man Jota.
They got Diaz at the back.
Bruno.
They got Bruno in midfield. Look, as much as Bruno spends lying down,
He's a good player.
he's a very good player.
So they got Rafael Leao, they got João Felix.
Leao's a baller.
Yeah, Leao's a footballer, man. They got a good
Leao.
squad, man.
But-
It's just how they utilise their players.
But again, I feel like that Renato Sanchez, yeah, great
Quality.
baller,
Love it.
great footballer.
Yeah.
Turns
Wicked, man.
up for Portugal, but I feel like everyone plays in the wrong position.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it doesn't look like there's fluid football going on,
Yep.
which costs you a lot.
Yeah.
It's like just watching England in Portugal, basically. Everyone's in the wrong positions, playing the wrong style of football,
Yeah,
hoping for the best, and somehow Portugal managed to get the best with Ronaldo coaching and the manager standing there going, hi.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like with Portugal, it's sort of how you guys are with England. I know that it's not happening, but
you know, even though you say you know that it's not happening, it happened for you.
When did that
We're
happen?
still here, bruv. I was in year 3 when we were watching England Brazil, and R9 took it to us, bruv, and we were there like, yeah, all right, you know what? It was coming home. It's not coming home. See you later. Since then, it's been, will it come home?
Yep.
Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna go home
And you know
instead
what?
of
I love
going
it.
shish kaf.
I love the fact that England don't win nothing. It just, it gets me happy.
Do you know what though? I'd much rather prefer Liverpool winning the Premier League than England winning the World Cup.
Wow, that's saying something, man.
100%.
Mad.
And in that winning the
I
Premier
agree
League,
with
Champions
him.
League.
I agree with him.
Yeah.
I agree with him. I feel like at this point we've put so much hope into England every 2 years, and then we're just disappointed. Whereas with the Premier League, we're disappointed every week, so it's all right. We're used to that feeling, isn't it? Like for the 2 months that England play, there's so much unity in this country, and then all of a sudden it just goes back to who do you support? I hate you.
And you know the one valid point this prick makes, this Portuguese prick right here. If England won it, it would just be unbearable here.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Remember when
that'd be-
Leicester won and the whole city shut down for a week, mate?
Yeah.
It would just be like a year-long.
It would be just
well,
like
there'd be a
that.
bank holiday, so that's good. But it would just be unbearable.
Yeah.
I would just move out of the country.
Yeah.
Like,
Just go away for a bit.
Yeah, absolutely, man. For at least about 2 years until the next.
Tickets will be cheaper leaving than coming back. For the first time, England will be a hot commodity.
Yeah, for real, man. That's mad. Let's move away from the Euros, come back to the Prem. This season is shaping up to be quite very tight at the top. There's 3 teams battling it out. I think there's only about 5 points between them as we currently speak.
City to play tomorrow, yeah.
City and Arsenal, I believe, have got a game in hand over Liverpool, and it's all looking mad tight. Who do you think's winning the league this season? Is Klopp going to go out on a high?
Can't call it right now.
I think with their injuries, it's a bit harder to call it because they're still fighting FA Cup, in Europa League and the Premier League.
Yeah.
City's squad depth is a lot better.
Yeah.
Arsenal don't even, you know what?
I just don't think Arsenal have got the minerals for it.
Every year Arsenal sit there January, February.
One of them ones.
Yeah.
Bottle drops.
And they sit there January, February. They're always sitting there, top 3. They're always hovering, and then all of a sudden,
I feel if there was any season they were gonna win it, it was gonna be last season, and they absolutely shagged it. They gave away like, what was it, an 8-12 point lead or something like that.
yeah.
See, I genuinely think next Sunday is the decider. So obviously, I'm assuming, no offense, City are going to be.
Don't assume. I will throw this mic at you, bro.
So
we're playing away, man.
So
I don't care. I still go 1-0 United to park the bus.
I would love that. I would absolutely love it, but I just don't think it will happen.
I just want top 4. I don't care about who wins the league at the moment. I want top
That's
4.
where our standards are, yeah. So you gotta understand that. I won't take a top 5, bro.
I am Liverpool 5 years ago and Arsenal forever.
Yeah.
Top 4, bro.
So 4 points with the game in hand, they win that, it's 1 point. So if we win, it's 4 points. I don't see us dropping that because Liverpool this season, they haven't been great. They just grinded it out.
Yeah, just been consistent. Like them late.
Today, bro.
Yeah, 99th minute
We
or
played
something like that.
so crap today.
Yeah.
And we just Darwin Núñez. My guy, by the way, Darwin Núñez.
Oh, now he's your guy. Yeah?
He's always been my guy, 100%.
Bro, he was a donkey when he came,
No, he
bro.
wasn't.
He had no right foot, no left foot. He used to head into space.
But if you look at him now, you knew he had the talent, he just needed shining. That's all he needed. Just like Raheem Sterling. He said he was a dog, he needed shining up by Pep.
And then what happened? Pep kicked into the curb and now he's still...
But he had his best years at Chelsea.
Yeah, that's C.
Yeah, but yeah, sorry, City. Arsenal ain't got the minerals. The next Saturday's the decider, I think.
So who do you say is winning?
I think...
Ask me next Sunday.
I'll see you next Sunday.
I still think it's going to be
I think
C.
City, man.
I think
Because
C going
if
to
they
take.
beat us, they're up by 2, and I just don't see them dropping points.
I
You
think-
know what's going to hurt?
Go on.
Is if City win
Yeah.
the Prem, they're still in the Champions League. They're still in the FA
They
Cup.
could do another treble, man.
In my heart, I'm like, you know what? I don't want them to do it, so I'd rather see Liverpool win the Prem.
Back-to-back trouble.
I want Arsenal to win the Prem.
La hawla wa la quwwata.
Yeah.
Look, as much as we're United
Just the
fans,
lesser-
Arsenal is the worst of the
You say
worst.
Liverpool
You know what?
unbearables. You know the Arsenal fans when they beat us 3-1.
Oh, no, absolutely. I agree with that. I agree
You
with
know
that.
who you are, yeah?
Yeah, so I agree with you, 100%. The thing is, I don't even chat to him like that, but I know that he does use it.
I haven't heard from him in about 10 years. Oh, yeah.
As soon as Arsenal win, yeah. No,
Yeah.
facts. But the thing is, I feel like my whole life, yeah, and this is going to sound so bad coming from a United fan, but I've always had this little soft spot for Arsenal that
Same.
if United are not doing well, I'd rather see Arsenal above any other team in the Prem do better.
See, for me, it's different because growing up, my dad was an Arsenal fan. My cousin was an Arsenal fan. My
So
cousin.
you just got that hate.
Yeah, I just got that hate for
Yeah, I
Arsenal.
feel that.
And back in the day when I was growing up, it used to be United, Arsenal, United, Arsenal.
they used
There
to
was
go,
no
man.
Liverpool. Liverpool were never contenders at that time.
Yeah.
City were way,
City were like
way,
bottom of the
way
league,
down.
man.
They
Yeah,
were
yeah.
still playing Darius Vassell, like.
Yeah.
And then Chelsea were nothing at the time.
Chelsea came about for a little while, and then.
But it was always United, Arsenal, so that was the big
Yeah.
rivalry at
I
the
see
time.
that,
So
I
it's
see that.
just stayed that way for me. So
Makes
that's why
sense.
I'm like, if Liverpool win it, you
But you see,
hear
the
from
thing is,
him for a
af-
week, and then you're like, yeah, he's done. He's gone on his runners and he's gone exercising, gymming, big arms and all that. Go get the big arms and that. So then you don't hear from him.
No, but the thing is,
Arsenal win it, brother, I gotta put up with my dad.
no, I get that. But I feel like out of the 3 teams that are currently sitting at the top who have an actual chance of winning this title, I don't want City to win it because, like you said, that leaves them in, still in
Contention
contention
for the
the treble. Liverpool, I don't want them to win. Period. That's it.
That's because you don't like him.
No, I don't like Liverpool.
Yeah,
Just,
fair.
do you know what I mean? So I'd rather see Arsenal win it.
Do you know what? That's true. That hatred that I have for United. It's just like Liverpool could be the what? We had that couple of bad seasons with Klopp. I was just like, oh shit. But did United lose? Because that would make me feel better. Literally.
It's exactly that. Exactly that. If United are doing shit, I'd rather see Arsenal above all else.
Yeah.
Like, in a way, second team. Like,
Yeah.
Forget it, man. Let's just go Spurs to win it.
The fuck? Spurs, man.
I Go out of the box here, man. Take everyone out and just go for Spurs.
Let's talk a little bit about the current best players in all leagues. Who would you say is currently the best player in the world?
Ooh.
In all the leagues, we're
Nah,
talking.
there's too many there, man.
You've got-
There's never gonna.
Currently, yeah.
I mean, we're putting the whole Ronaldo Messi debate.
There's
out of
never
the door.
gonna be another one of those eras where there's two or one player just ruling.
Well, what are you saying though? Current form or not Ronaldo, Messi, who's third?
Yeah, I'm just saying, just in general, your opinion of who you would choose as the current best all-rounder. You know, just a player's player.
See, obviously Mbappe comes to mind just because even though they lost, I think his performance in that World Cup final for his country, captain at his age, hat-trick in the final, come on.
Unreal.
Yeah.
I put him in my all-time 11 last time we spoke about this, and you grilled me for that. Yeah.
Just apologize on air, innit?
Yeah.
Just say MP, I'm sorry.
Yeah, do that, man.
All time. Mbappe in the all time.
I put that in my squad last
Oh,
time.
in all time?
All time.
Like,
all time.
from history as well?
Yeah, I said.
Bro, are you
what did I
stupid?
say?
Apparently the
No,
last
I
50
think.
years didn't happen.
No.
Are you-
Hold on. I don't think we done all time. I think. Well, I can't remember the criteria for it. Whatever it was.
Because if it was all time, bro, there's a lot
I
of
feel
other
like
players that
apart
could
from all the absolute legends, Mbappe was up there, and my justification for it was if he's playing alongside the likes of Ronaldo's, Messi's, you know, whatever, yeah, he could very easily be that greatest player ever, and he is literally telling me, as of right now, he's choosing Mbappe as the current best player. So
Yeah, current, not
so
all
you
time.
told me, I'm not saying all time. I'm saying when I
You
put
did say
him,
all time last
when
time.
I put him into that squad. Yes, I did.
So do you not see the different arguments? I'm saying right now, you're saying
Yeah.
all time. You're talking Pele, Maradona, all these Donnies, and you're putting Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, but I think I think that was one of the things we said before our time. We're not including them players.
Okay,
because
even
we didn't
before
watch
our
them.
time, you still got Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos,
I
you
put
got
them in my team.
Rivaldo.
We're talking strikers. We're talking strikers, bro. I put Ronaldo.
But Mbappe
both
doesn't
Ronaldos.
play strike.
As a winger.
As a winger, you've got CR7.
I put him in the squad. I think
Messi plays wing, not up strike when he was in
I
his
put him on the
prime.
other wing.
So where the hell did you put Mbappe?
Pretty sure I put Mbappe up top with the other Ronaldo, and I can't remember who I had in the middle.
What did you play? 4-1-6?
Played 0-0-2.
At this rate, it sounds like that, bro.
I can't remember what the squad was, but sorry. Going back to the question, man.
What was the question? Oh yeah,
Who's
current.
the current best player in the world? I don't know, man.
You know what? I like players that work for the teams. I like your Busquets, Iniestas,
Yeah.
those kinds of players who go under the radar.
Yeah, but again, I'd put Camavinga somewhere in there.
Currently.
I'd put Bellingham somewhere near there.
Oh,
I'd put
Jude.
I'd put De Bruyne somewhere near there.
Yeah, 100%. Man.
I'd put fair enough.
Modric.
But would you put Mbappe,
Modric.
Modric,
Yeah.
in his prime?
Yeah.
Currently,
I don't know.
there's a lot of players that would outdo him.
Yeah.
If you put Mbappe in, then you're looking all rounder. Ronaldo wasn't an all rounder. Messi wasn't an all rounder. They never defended.
Vinicius.
Mbappe doesn't defend.
Oh,
Vinicius,
Vinny, yeah.
Vinicius goes into that category.
Darwin Nunes.
Shut up.
Your time will come, Darwin. Your time will come.
If he carries on the way he's carrying on, bruv, he could become one of the Premier League's
Haaland
greatest strikers.
is an absolute beast of a
He's
striker.
he's a poacher. He reminds me, no offense, but of Ruud van Nistelrooy
Just about to
in
say,
his
man.
prime.
Yeah.
But
He does the turns.
Right
he can
place,
do the
right
flicks.
time.
He can do. He can finish, and you know, once he's there one on one, it's a
Clear.
guaranteed goal. But he doesn't. He's not really a tracker. He's not really
a
a.
work for the team. Work hard for the team.
But he works in the top half of the top third of the pitch. Yeah, well. But other than that, you don't really see him in the game if City are being pressed, innit? Which doesn't really happen that often. But there's so many players you can put in that best category. I don't think at the
Can't
moment
choose just the one.
there's just the one, innit?
I think.
I'm basing my answer on who would I take in Liverpool right now? Probably Mbappe.
Yeah. He's probably going to go Madrid, though, innit?
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
You wouldn't take. Okay, would you take Bellingham? Because you need to remember your midfield: Endo,
Yo, shout out Endo, man. He did good shit.
McAllister.
Mac has been doing well. Bellingham, yes, definitely. But the players we've got right now are actually doing it. So Bosley's still young.
Okay, so if you take Mbappe, who are you getting rid of? out of your front three?
I'll give it to Diaz.
Yeah.
I feel like
He's been a bit of a clutch player for you, man.
I feel like he's got an own product. He's really good. I'd have him in the squad. I mean, I've got him and I love him. But if you're telling me who would you take out, you've got Salah over here. You've got Darwin through the middle and Jota. Darwin or Jota. That's the one I'd take out, Diaz.
Yeah, he's the weaker link of the three. Yeah, fair enough. But
interesting.
Who would we
Who you have?
what if we had Mbappe?
Yeah.
Rashford can sit down, bro. Rashford can sit down.
Yeah, I'm saying that even
Like at the moment,
I don't want to be
but the only reason I'd sit Rashford down, if you asked me last season, and you said who would you take, I'd keep Rashford in the squad.
Yeah.
Because he played well. And I heard this. No, I read this online. That, he played well, but was it for his contract because he had nowhere else to go, or is it this year the team's been changed so much that he hasn't found his
so
feet?
much since last season.
Garnacho's come through this season, yeah?
Yeah.
You brought in Højlund, you brought in Casemiro, you brought in Martinez, you brought in Varane, you brought in... Dallo started playing again. Dallo wasn't there last year.
But I feel like
Wan-Bissaka
all
was
of
the one
those players
playing.
you named have bolstered the squad positively in their respectful positions.
Yeah,
it
don't
should
get
have
me
no
wrong,
effect
but-
on that performance.
But he was performing greatly because he was getting us out of bad situations. We were a goal down, Rashford would come up with something, then the second goal would come from Bruno or McTominay or someone. But it was always Rashford leading the comeback.
Yeah.
But we always needed a comeback. This year, we still go into games thinking, you know what, we could still get the first goal. Last year, we were never going into a game thinking we're getting the first goal.
yeah.
I think he's such a good player, Rashford. Such a good player.
He's got all the potential,
I'd
but he's
love him
fucking
Liverpool.
shit.
Obviously, it never would happen, but I'd love him.
Yeah, that ain't right.
I don't
That's
know.
like me saying I'd love Saka at United, bro.
I'd love Saka too. Perfect replacement for Salah. Anyway.
Let's talk a little bit about, respectfully, yourselves. Obviously, we still play football at our age. And
Try and play football.
Our age, man, we're not like retiring, you know.
yeah, I know.
Well, we're close to retirement. He's hit retirement age for a peak footballer. I'm 1 year off.
Yeah,
You still got another year or so, 2
A
years.
year or so, but I've got another 20 years, man.
How old are you, bro?
31.
Oh, yeah.
I'm playing till I'm
Yeah,
50.
yeah.
No, facts, we will play.
We'll play till we're 50,
Walking football.
but we'll be walking at that point.
You sack it off. Anyway, yeah.
No, legit. I feel like, it's like you said, for professional footballers, I feel like we're hitting that age where it's like, they would usually call it a day. Obviously, we still play. We've played football together plenty of times. And I know that on the pitch, you two either get on great or you absolutely don't. So I'm just going to ask this and I'm going to put it out there for everyone. I want you guys to sort of note down, list, bullet point, whatever you want, what qualities you think makes the other one a great player to play with or a good player to play with.
Baby first.
Why? So you can get a big ego.
Just want to see how harsh I do with him.
Oh, we're talking about good qualities here, bro.
The good ones.
What's wrong with
That's
you?
just like, he's got no good qualities.
We gotta go for the bad ones straight
Next
up.
questions, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got good qualities.
I don't know, he's loud on the pitch. He communicates, innit? I
That
give him
is
that.
true, he does, but he doesn't listen, prick.
Yeah, that's because
Sometimes.
he's shouting so much, I don't think he hears anything else.
I feel like Yasin's a good communicator in a sense where he does shout, he is loud.
He loves the word run. Run. I'm like, bruv, I can't run anymore.
For me, it's always let's say, is it hold or something along the line where he just will pass the ball and he'll be like hold. He'll do the overlap and run. Yeah. And I'm just like, alright, I'll ping it. I'm waiting for the two, but the two never comes, man.
He's a good defender.
Yeah, quality.
But that's because he's built like a bloody brick house, innit?
Yeah. Do you remember when you broke your brethren's ribs and that? Could go 1-on-1. Was you there that day? That five-a-side. I'm not going to mention the name, right? But there was a nice little challenge, and I think Yasin got the better of the other guy. So the other guy tried to come in hard, and then Yasin was like, shut up. And Yasin just kind of, tensed up, squared up. And the other guy comes back the other day going, bro, I think I cracked the rib.
He just like walked into me.
Yeah. But no, I think Yasin is a good defender, good communicator. I think.
Sometimes he shoots like a toddler though.
Yeah.
Like, that dribbling shot that just like bounces and somehow
ends up
ends up near the goal post
But I feel that's a trait of a defender.
Yeah.
Generally, like you
to
can
shoot like a toddler.
You can defend, you can do all the running, you can do the passing, but you cannot finish.
Yeah.
But he's a workhorse, so I'll give him that.
Yeah,
He just carries on, and I'm like, bruv, I'm gassed out. Everyone else is gassed out. Where are you running to?
Well, he hasn't been doing 21-mile runs these days, you get me? So he's got them legs for days, bro. Sore nipples and all, bro.
That's why I haven't moved a single inch in the last half hour. How long it's been.
Qualities, good qualities.
Next question. Okay, now, do you know one thing about Ibby? His shot is very good.
Quality.
Very. I remember back in the days when we used to play tournaments, if you remember. Literally, it would just be give it to Ibby and shoot.
Drop the shoulder.
That's it. Half a yard bang.
The thing is, I've known Ibby for, how long's it been now? It's been, well, I think about 16 years or something like that, yeah.
I ain't been out of college that long, bro.
Huh?
I ain't been out of college that long. I knew you from college, innit?
Yeah, something like that, I don't know, man. Or maybe I've been here 16 years, I've known you about 10, 11 years, something like that. And I think I've played football consistently with you every year since, as in, not once a year, but I mean, through those. And I feel like, yeah, his shot.
And do you know the other thing? Yeah, sorry, finish the last shot. I just remembered something.
His shot,
which is good.
I think is very consistent, and I've seen Ibby play, and I feel like when I'm watching him play and I'm in his team, I know what he's going to do before he already knows what he's going to do, because I think he's perfected this craft of run at the player, slow it down, drop the shoulder to the right, bam, and you know that shot's on target.
Target practice, yeah.
You know that shot's on target.
The other thing I was just going to say is, you know, when you're playing against him, if you wind him up a little bit, he's going to want to do more.
Oh yeah,
to get you.
Absolutely.
Not to foul you, but to like play competitive.
Yeah, definitely.
And he knows that.
He knows that.
Yeah.
He knows that. Because when we played, so we played together on Friday.
That time when we played with that goalkeeper from our old workplace, that he kept shouting from the other side, and you just went, listen, just allow it, don't let me in your head. And then I scored a hat-trick.
Oh yeah.
All in corners, bro. And then I let him know.
Yeah,
you were there.
Who was this?
No names.
Yeah, just told me afterwards. I'm curious. But yeah, no, I feel like that with Ibby, because we played together every Friday, and when we're not in the same team, obviously I play at the back, he plays up front, so naturally we go up against each other. And I feel like me and him read each other like back to back. We just know, so it's always a good battle. But I feel if I get the better of him early on, I see him grow, because he's adamant. He's like, no, I want to get past this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel the shot and that kind of drive to do better are two qualities. I think beyond that, your communication can be good, but I feel that comes with a bit of a caveat. I feel it's great when we are performing well as a team, but, and I'm slowly drifting into that criticism, that negativity now, you get me? So this is going to start getting a bit techie, but I do feel that when our team starts to lose, your head drops, and
I've been around Portuguese people for too long.
no, but
I start complaining.
that
fling your arms in the air and go to the referee for no reason.
That vocalness tends to just kind of simmer down, and you're not as loud. And you tend to just kind of say, "Oh, screw it, man." You've given up before the game's even finished, like 20 minutes ago, man. I feel that's where you could do a little bit more.
That's why I buy anyone. But just play till the end. We're not playing.
I can't play till the end, my lungs don't let me. You say 20 minutes, bro, I'm surprised it got to there. My lungs start to go after about 15.
So let's talk about that then. So some of
my lungs?
Nah, not your lungs. I know your lungs are shot to shit. But let's talk about some of the lesser qualities, things that kind of grate on you about playing with each other.
It's the only thing with him is the work rate. That's the only thing. Because do you know what I say? Yeah, I say I don't care if we lose as long as we try the hardest. But that's literally my motto.
Yeah.
Like sometimes if you get beaten by the better team, fine.
Yeah.
You'll cry about it. Well, I'll cry about it for a bit, and then I'll be like, you know what, the better team won.
Yeah.
But if I feel like my team, even me,
or
any of my team could have done more, and I feel like you can do so much more.
Yeah.
Just in terms of effort and work rate.
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly.
I think with him it comes to when he's last man and he does flicks and tricks like somebody else I know.
Yeah. And you don't bring the keeper on.
Yeah,
That's FIFA.
that's FIFA. But he'll hit that one flick or trick and he'll mess it up, and then he's got angry with everybody else on the pitch for not helping him out. But you can't do anything because he was last man, like somebody else.
That's the Portuguese, isn't it?
Is that where you learnt it from him?
Yeah, I learned it from him, man.
Yeah.
No, I don't really do flicks and tricks.
No, that normal, regular one back heel a week does come out.
Sometimes. Sometimes. Recently, I've toned it down a lot. You know what I mean?
Who did the weird flick yesterday as last man?
I went last man. I was second to last man, so that was alright. I had cover. I knew that I had cover. Alright. So we're talking about his work rate once he gets tired, and I can see that. I feel you get leggy.
Yeah.
It's only every 5 minutes.
Well, I gave myself 10. You just divided it by 2, bro.
Yeah, I feel like he does get leggy. I don't think you've got many bad traits as a player overall. I feel. Yeah. I mean, besides the work rate, besides the fact that you really don't run, which absolutely pisses me
I've started running again properly.
a little bit.
What about his knowledge of the game? Reading.
Oh yeah, bro. I would say he sees everything that's happening around him. He plays with his head up, which is obviously good. I feel sometimes you do get caught out of position. I feel when you're not in your natural position, where, say for example, if you're covering for someone at the back, you tend to get caught out quite easily because you're not naturally a defender. And I feel like them little things there can just kind of be avoided if you just shout
Don't
a bit
play in
louder.
that position.
Oh yeah, just don't play in that position, man. Just play to your strengths. Well, what are you saying? I feel like you had something to say there.
No. Work rate, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, sweet. What about Yassin, man? Bad qualities.
Go on, give it to me, I'm ready for it.
It's that stupid trick when we're losing or he's last man and it just brings morale
What's the
down.
trick?
Like you end up doing a flick or you try and meg someone when you're last man and you're like, why?
Yeah.
And the 1-2, there's never a 2, bro.
There's never.
There's never a 2, oh come on.
There's a 1 and
We
then
used to play some good 1-2s.
we did, and then you started learning how to run, and then you got skinny,
And then he
man.
just stopped doing the 2s, bro.
Like when he was fat, it was easier to play with him because the 2 would come because he'd get gassed
I
out.
don't want to do it anymore.
Then
You go.
then he started going gym and like eating
being
healthy.
healthy, bro. You just
And it was like, why? What was the need for it? You were.
No 2, really.
I feel like that as well, you know.
Is it?
I feel when it gets to a certain point in the game,
What, when you're winning or losing? Or
either way.
Either way, it doesn't matter
I
to you,
feel,
bro.
I feel that it hits a certain point in the game where Yassin stops playing.
Football
No, not football. I
and
feel
starts
like
attempting to play rugby with his feet. He just runs at players and you know he's gonna beat them because
I
they're
feel
tired.
like you low key won that glory. Like,
Oh yeah, that we know. That we know. It's not even low key anymore, bro.
no, in a sense where it's like you'll still put in the work, you'll still play the team game, whatever. But I feel when that opportunity is there to kind of play the pass,
Yeah, I go for the shot.
you go for the shot. And
But that's normally towards the end of the game, so it's not too bad. But
Got me analysing now, man.
yeah, self-criticism.
this guy's
Actually,
gonna
yeah, go on, self-criticism.
I'm going to record my game next time and just watch myself.
Where the
Mine is
GoPro
just-
and that. Just stick it up in the corner.
mine. I just need to start running more.
And get healthier and fitter.
Yeah, that too.
What about you, man?
Self-criticism. See, the thing is, I haven't played in about 8 weeks because it's running lock. But before that, I don't know, man. I need to think about this. You've got me thinking deep now. I'm like, do I do the 2 or not?
Now we're gonna get a text tonight, a long
Yeah,
list
do you
of
know
things.
what? I'm going to have to do an MOTD analysis. So, this is what we discussed. I've had to think about my last 2 games.
He doesn't do the 2.
I don't do the 2.
Nah, sometimes you don't, man. For real. I'll be waiting for that too. I'm still waiting for that too.
Oh, gosh.
I'm still there, fam. It's mad. It's mad.
How about we analyse MP, man?
Yeah, do it, man. Good and bad.
Alright, so the
He's just an extra player for R14, bro.
Whoa!
Slide hat.
Nah, you know what? I'll give it to him. He's a good defender. He plays on your touch, which makes it a lot harder for you to turn. But there are times where he doesn't read the 2, innit? The second ball is played and he's on his heels at the time because he's already been on your touch.
Yeah.
You've let the ball go
Get sucked in.
and he hasn't turned quick enough. And then you're like,
Well, when you're playing
at
with
that
him.
point, with him or against him, I think at that point, if he reads it a little bit better and drops off a little bit, he's hard to beat.
Yeah,
He is hard to beat.
Because he reads you.
Yeah.
He go left and right.
And his shooting needs a lot of
The
work.
main thing about defense.
Gosh, I feel like my shooting's actually gotten better over the past few months.
I think he needs like
Nah, my shots have come down and they've gotten a little bit more narrower towards the goal.
before, yeah, he used to shoot at like a 180-degree angle with the post. So unless he's hitting a Roberto Carlos full curl, it's going nowhere near the goal. And then he'd just be like, yeah, and run back. And you're like, bro, but why did you shoot from there? But now slowly he's starting to shoot from the middle of the goal.
Yeah. Reading of the game is very good.
Yeah.
Hard to get past him. Let's start again. Reading of the game in terms of when the attackers come in at him, you stay side on. Side on's the best position to go left, right. So that's hard. You got to have quick feet to get past him, and general reading of the game, of the pitch. So if he can dictate.
Yeah.
But I don't think he does.
No.
I feel like
I feel that the reason he doesn't, like in our 7-a-side game, is based on the fact that he sees passes that can happen, but he either plays them too late, or the player that's supposed to be receiving the ball has either left the position he should be in to receive that ball,
or they ain't got the capacity,
or they ain't got the knowledge to play the second ball after he's played the first ball to them. So he doesn't do it. I feel like if he was playing with slightly better players, it'd be a whole different game for him. Innit?
Yeah. When you play with better players, your game gets up as well.
Oh, absolutely, man. For real.
That's why I left their session. I needed better players.
Wow.
Nah, I'm joking.
He just shooting shots from my right, man.
Yasin just retired for a little while. Got skinny and then started playing football again, but he only plays up until like 6 o'clock, then he has to go to bed at 8. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Who the fuck goes to football at like 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, bro? Are you dumb?
You go football at 8 o'clock on a
Saturday morning.
For real, bro, imagine.
And weekdays at 6 o'clock.
6 in the morning?
PM.
6 o'clock?
6 PM.
So you finish work,
Yeah, literally. Log on.
get changed, and
Nah, bro, that's not
6 o'clock, bro.
That's not me.
I just had to get done early because bedtime.
He has got a bedtime, though. 8
Wow,
o'clock. Usually
man.
when we're kicking ball on a Friday, this guy's already tucked away.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 I've got gym the next morning, or running or whatever, so.
See, I told you, when this guy started getting healthy, everything went to shit.
It's true.
Facts.
It's
Facts.
He had a life before that. He was funny before that.
He's still a dick. Let's move on. Last segment of this episode. Obviously, I got in touch with you guys beforehand. I don't really think you've done the research, nor have you actually made these teams, so we're kind of going to freestyle it now. Let's talk about the current Premier League. Only the Premier League. I want best 11, formation you're choosing, and the manager to lead that team.
Together, we have to agree.
Let's do it that way. This is going to be it.
I know he's going to agree with this, but it's between Alisson and Edison.
Let's start with the formation.
No. Shut up, man.
Konate, Van Dijk, Robbo.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Okay, yeah, go on. Yeah.
So let's
do the players first, and then we'll pick position.
But you got to pick formation.
Let's start at the back. It's a goalkeeper.
It's either Alisson or Edison.
You're just going to say I'm biased, but I just think Alisson, just because of how much he saved Liverpool. I think Edison hasn't had to save Man City as much.
I'd give it to you.
Remember, Onana's a goalkeeper too, yeah?
Sorry, are we still playing Champions League? Who cost us the Champions League? I will never forgive him. No, I will never. Bruv, that was like, after how long did we go back into Champions League and actually have a decent group where we could have actually done something?
Facts.
And he did what De Gea did last year and let the ball go through his legs and all sorts, bro.
Shambolic.
I would have kept the head.
Let's go back. Who are you choosing as a keeper?
I'd give it to him. I'll take
Go
Alisson.
with Alisson. Let's note this down.
2 centre backs.
Yeah.
2 centre backs. One of them has to be Virgil van Dijk. Yeah. Now the second one.
I'd give it Martinez.
Lisandro, the butcher.
But based on the fact that I feel like with Van Dijk there, Martinez will do very
He'll
well.
be protected. Okay.
Aerially, he'll be protected. Behind him, Van Dijk's there to sweep.
Yeah.
Martinez can play a pass.
Yeah.
Martinez can he doesn't care who's running at him, he will make a challenge. 9 times out of 10, he's winning the ball. He's a good all-round defender, but yeah, his height was what was of concern when he came to the Premier League, but he's proved everyone wrong with that too.
But let's see who you're forgetting. So I think I can't always get confused, Saliba and Gabriel, who's the better one?
They're both kind of like on par, man.
I think they've been really good this season.
They've been good this season, but you got to take it over. If we're taking current, I'd say the last 3 seasons at least.
Okay,
that's why Van Dijk's made it, because he wouldn't have made it based on this season alone.
Just in terms of consistency, man.
This season he's got back to his best, but the 2 seasons before.
No, he was doing bits for you 2 seasons ago, bro.
No, when he did his knee in it.
That was last season, no?
No, 2 seasons.
So before we carry on with this, how many defenders are you going with?
4.
4, isn't it?
The standard 4 at the back. Our midfield strikers are going to be messed about.
I think.
Right.
Yeah, or Diamond 4-4-2.
Martin, I'm just trying to think who else centre back.
You got Diaz, but I wouldn't. I don't.
Is he still there?
Laporte.
He's not actually, no.
Do you need this mic?
Huh?
Do you need this mic?
He was good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it at him.
No, don't do that.
How you come up with Laporte, bro?
Alright, who have Chelsea got? Thiago Silva. Last 3 seasons, you said.
Yeah, I mean, where are they?
Rafa Varane.
Oh, Varane.
In his first season, he was immense.
Yeah, but again, you look at.
Man, he's picked up a lot of injuries.
But you look at it. He is maybe nearing the same height as Virgil van Dijk. Yeah. He does the sweeper behind Martinez.
Yeah.
Martinez in the last 2 seasons has been incredible for us, based on the fact that, again, he's allowed to play his football because you got Varane behind him sweeping.
Yeah.
We're not going to even consider the other 2 centre-backs for United.
So are you saying...
I would give it Martinez.
You would give it Martinez. Who would you give it to?
I'm going to give you Martinez, but I think Saliba. I'll choose Saliba, but I'm going to give it Martinez.
Okay, so we're going with Martinez. Okay.
Even though Salah sent him to the shops, just putting that in.
Yeah, but Torres used to send Vidic to the shop every now and then, but it happens, innit?
Yeah, he should.
Alright.
Sorry, what?
Who are we putting that right back?
No, I think left back would be easier.
Left back.
Got to be Robbo. Tell me who's better than Robbo.
Luke Shaw, bruv. You telling me over the last 2 seasons, Luke Shaw has not been one of the best left backs in the game?
Ahead of Robbo. Are you mad?
Is this guy drunk?
Listen, between you guys to
Liverpool
debate
have
that
had one of the best defensive records. He has the joint most assists as a fullback. Guess who has the other one? Trent Alexander-Arnold. Just putting that in there. And you're telling
if you even tell me Trent's going right back, I will.
Oh, we're getting there, don't worry.
But we are not getting there. We are not getting there.
That's why
Trent is not in contention for right back. Yeah.
Okay, so
hold on. All right.
So you're saying Robbo, you're saying Luke Shaw, we're saying Chilwell? No.
No.
Who else is there?
Who's City's left back?
Who they got at left back? Kanji? No,
they play at 3 at the back, don't they? It's 3 centre backs.
Yeah, but they still got.
So
no, but
Arsenal, no, they got
Arsenal's Zinchenko
and Japanese dude. No, not seeing enough of him. Left backs. Regulon.
No.
He was shit at United.
He's at Brentford.
All right, so we're at Shaw and Robbo then, yeah. MP, come on, make this decision. Do the right thing.
Who would you choose if you had an option having your team?
See,
straight off the bat.
Luke Shaw got told he was overweight, by the way. Just putting that in there.
And then Luke Shaw came back and proved that. You got told you were overweight there times, and you came back and proved everyone wrong too.
Yeah,
what has he done though? What has Luke Shaw done?
You're telling me Luke Shaw is not better than Robbo?
Right, I'm just gonna give this a quick Google, man.
Oh my God.
Luke Shaw.
Bro, this whole team's just gonna be based around Liverpool out here, and I don't even understand how.
No, as we go, in midfield, I don't have a case for many people, but we'll get there.
I think, and this is gonna sound biased, but I've got to go with Ruby on this one, man.
Luke, oh my God, Luke Shaw. What has he done?
He's the better. It's not about what trophies you've won.
I'm not talking
at
about
this
that.
point.
I'm talking about performance.
He is the better defender from Robbo and
No,
Shaw.
he's not.
He is.
No, he's not.
Of course he
is.
is.
Fullback has a lot going up the pitch. What has Luke Shaw done?
You're telling me Luke Shaw doesn't.
Luke Shaw campaign.
Luke Shaw and Luke
How many
Shaw.
assists has he got in the last 2 seasons?
He's been injured fairly
Exactly, he's been injured, so how are you putting him in this
Yeah,
team?
but it's only been this season.
You're talking about the last 3 seasons.
Yeah.
But let's put,
Alright.
put it to the...
Let's stick a pin in that. Let's move on to the right back. So I've noted down.
slash.
I'll put it down as Luke Shaw.
It shouldn't be, but, oh my
yeah.
God, these are... Right.
Bro, I'm not even in this, bro. You two got to argue this out.
Yeah, Diplo, you're
No,
in
but
it.
that's why I'm in the middle, bro. I am Diplo out here, bro. Right, let's go right back. Who we got?
Alright, the options, yeah? You got Kyle Walker, you've got Trent, you've got Reece James, you've got...
I don't like Reece James.
No, he doesn't.
Reece James looks like a boxer that shouldn't be a footballer, bro.
There's another really decent one, man.
Dallo.
That are consistently over the past 3 seasons.
No. Not over the past 3 seasons.
Exactly.
But because
it
is only because Wan-Bissaka can't be in this
I'm
this
going to be
debate
very
at the
honest
moment.
with you, yeah? I was very kind with Martinez. I don't think a single Man United player should be in this team. Just putting it out there. Anyway, let's carry on.
I'm not even gonna go with that.
Remember,
bro.
we have got more
How-
teams in the Prem.
I was kind enough to give him Alisson, bro. I would have gone with
Kind
Edison.
enough to give Alisson...
How would I gone with Edison all day long? Edison won the treble last season.
How is that kind
Last
of?
season, Edison won the treble.
How is that kind of? Because Alisson is an amazing keeper. And
So is Edison, but Edison beats
Martinez.
Alisson.
No, he doesn't. Martinez, what has he done for Man United? Apart from get sent to the shots by Salah.
He's been the reason our back. What?
The butcher came, got sent to the shops, got injured for like 3 months or something.
This season, last season, he was amazing.
Yeah, he came back.
You've got too much
put
on
in a
Man
good few
United,
shifts, man.
honestly.
No, I don't, because I would have given it Edison instead of Alisson. Edison won the treble last season.
No, 11 players won the treble last season.
Yeah, but your goalkeeper accounts for how much of that? Let's be honest. Alisson saved you lot a lot when you lot won the
Exactly, and
league.
that's
So
what I'm
Edison
saying.
won the treble last season. He saved City so many times last season that he.
Alisson has saved Liverpool.
That's because your defense is shit.
Our defense is the best defense this season.
So then, so Alisson is saving you lot, but your defense is the best this season.
Exactly. What do you get about that?
Maddest thing is
With
we
the
don't
best
even
defense,
got
because Alisson has
beyond,
been saving us.
like, you know, the back line.
But Edison is overall better than Alisson. I would take Edison
You're
over
only saying that
Alisson.
because I've said that about
He's-
Luke Shaw.
No,
I've said that about
no, Luke Shaw's already there, bro. Over Robbo, I'd take Luke Shaw all day long.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so we was chatting about that right
Luke
back.
Shaw overweight. Luke Shaw hasn't like, I don't know the last time he put in a whole season. But yeah, sure. Right back. So this is where, yeah, a real football head, yeah, says Trent doesn't deserve to be at right back.
Yeah, I go Kyle Walker.
As long as he's in the midfield. Because tell me, in the 3 in midfield, tell me who the 3 in midfield are there. Tell me who the 3 in midfield are.
I'd go KDB.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you both agreeing
I'd-
with KDB in the middle?
Yeah.
I'd go Declan Rice as my CDM. So KDB plays just in front of Declan Rice.
Okay. Okay, yeah, Declan Rice, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going with Declan Rice, but yeah, let's
Okay.
go with it.
And I'd probably go most likely Maddison over Trent. Maddison beats him. Declan Rice beats him. Odegaard beats him. I can name you a shit ton of midfielders that beat Trent in midfield. Trent can pick a pass. But other than that, what else does Trent have?
Didn't get relegated like Madison. I don't know.
Oh my days.
So, the thing is with Trent, he hasn't played in midfield. He's played, you know, half an hour here and there. For the purposes of this, right? So we're saying best 11 in the current Premier
In the
League
current
last
Premier
3
League.
seasons.
Yep.
I'd put
I'd
Kyle
say
Walker
it has to be
right
Kyle
now.
Walker. Has to be Kyle Walker.
We've got an agreement, guys. Yay!
We got 2, Virgil van Dijk and Kyle Walker so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright. We're gonna come back to that left back position, yeah?
And KDB, I think we both say KDB.
Yeah, you've
Yeah,
got
KDB is there.
Right, so the holding midfielder. Who have United got? Casemiro. Casemiro did bits.
I would shout Casemiro, but the only problem with me is his discipline.
I don't think that's down to him as such, though. You know?
That is, you've seen the way he lunges sometimes. It's down to him. He can avoid some of those lunges.
I feel like he
Like some of them he can avoid. Some of them, yeah, it's for the team.
You know what, sometimes I think like
He
he's
gets
like,
picked on, man.
you know what, I could do with a couple of games off, and he's like, oh, just get
Yeah, you got. I've just got a yellow. Let me pull him back just to get the second yellow. Like some of them he can avoid, yes, but some of them he can't. But I think the ones he can avoid are the silly ones that get him sent off, like confronting another player when you weren't even involved in the incident, to put your hands around his throat. Yeah, fair enough, it's happened a couple of times more and nobody's had any action done against them, but you got sent off for it. Like, that's on you. Your discipline should be a little bit better as one of the most mature players at United. Been brought in for United to help and nurture the kids that are coming through. You don't lose your discipline, and that's one of the only reasons I wouldn't put him in there.
I think so Caicedo was good for Brighton, but
He's not playing. Enzo's decent. Enzo. If this guy says Endo, I'm gonna take it. Bruv, this guy is telling me I got a United hat on. This guy just sat with Liverpool players.
Hold on, listen, calm down, man. Chill out. United are shit, it's all good.
Wow.
Endo has been really good this season, but does he come in the last 3 seasons current Premier League?
No.
Because he's only done it for 3-4 months. That doesn't count. Declan Rice, yeah, he did bits for West Ham. He's done alright for Arsenal. What else is there, man? Let's think of the smaller teams. Who's that guy, man? Coyote. Is it Coyote?
Chico Coyote for Crystal Palace.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But it's a Nigerian or Ghanaian or African guy. And he's just box to box. Do you know who it is? Who is it, man? I don't know the team.
I don't know.
Does anyone jump out? Oh, I can't think of it.
Do you know who he's chatting about?
Coyote does run. He's from
Spurs. Why does Spurs come to mind? They don't have a box to box.
Spurs got in their midfield is Madison.
Yeah. All right. Declan Rice, I guess. Nothing else comes to mind because of West Ham, really. And Arsenal.
So where are we putting him?
Holding mid.
Holding mid.
I think you need to pay.
So just behind KDB.
He's the 6, and then you got 2 8s, or maybe an 8 and a 10. I don't know. So KDB 100%. Right, the third one then. I do like McAllister, even for Brighton. World Cup winner, by the way. Before you made that stupid thing.
So is Enzo, bro.
Yeah, but you put him in there. You said he was a conversation for
I said he'd beat, not for Declan Rice, I said he'd beat, well, I was still talking about Trent because you triggered me on that one. but so did Enzo, like I wouldn't put Enzo ahead of many of them.
I think if he's had 1 or 2 seasons I can make a stronger case, but he hasn't, so I can't. I just think he'd do really well in that role. That's the role he needs to play. Anyway.
That is the role, yes. Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah.
He needs to be in midfield because he's not a defender.
Yeah.
He's not a defender. He gets skinned a lot. But then I'd agree with you. All right, fair enough. I agree with him to say that Trent could have been there.
After you play shot at me,
but not this time around.
I do like Odegaard. I do like.
But Odegaard, KDB are same position, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna play one holding.
Who have United got? Ericsson?
I don't think he's consistent enough for the past 3 seasons, man.
I would, like you said with Trent,
Cole Palmer. Sorry, just came to my mind.
Cole Palmer, Mainu, all of them. They're all in contention if they were there over the last 3 seasons.
Foden?
Yeah, Foden's there. Or Foden's a winger though as well, isn't it?
But you could have.
If we're going 3 at the front, are we going 4 in the midfield or 3 in the midfield?
You could have Foden as a third. We need to. This could take a long time, so.
Let's go to the strikers, isn't it?
Yeah, alright, let's see what we got left. Right, main striker.
This guy says Darwin Nunes on my dash.
No, I don't say that. I'd love to, but I'd get laughed out of the room. I like Ivan Toney. Who's the goal? Oh, it has to be Haaland. What are we even doing?
I was waiting. I was just like, alright, this guy's going through, I like this player, I like that player. He's going to say Richarlison and all sorts, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mo Salah. Wow, the disrespect. That is the same level as Haaland, non-negotiable.
I think in terms of consistency,
Yeah.
I think Salah would have to go there.
Yeah.
On the right wing, where he usually plays.
Yeah.
Now, on the left, this is interesting. Do you know if Rashford had a good season this season? I'd have Rashford.
I'd have Rashford there too.
Coming in off the left.
I'd have put Martinelli in there if he had a good season last season.
I think he did have a good season last season, man.
Martinelli. Who else comes in off the left and bangs them in?
Grealish.
No.
Grealish.
Doku's done a few bits.
Again,
he has
he's this season.
product. Arsenal's Martinelli. That's Rashford. Chelsea's Sterling. No, not him. Mitoma. Brighton.
There we go. There we go.
That's a shout.
Son.
Son.
Son. Done.
Come on.
Has to be Son. He's been consistent for the last.
Fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
Man.
Right, third midfielder then. I think I'm going to have to go with Foden personally because I just think he's a lot.
So where are we putting Declan Rice then?
Bernardo Silva? Oh, no, Rodri.
Rodrigo.
Oh, Rodri.
Rodri over Rice for me.
Yeah, I'll take Rice out. I'll put Rodri in there.
Shit, we still got to pick a third one.
Unless we go 2 attacking midfielders, man.
Yeah, and then just put, what's his name? Arsenal guy we just said, who's good.
Odegaard.
Yeah, well, not yet.
I don't know, man. I feel like there's better players than Odegaard out
An attacking midfielder.
in attacking midfield. Like, you know what? This guy's gonna hate this suggestion, yeah.
If it's a Man United player, that will, yeah.
But I'd put Bruno in there.
Oh. In terms of consistency over the past 3 seasons.
He's never missed a game with injury at all. He's got United's highest assists over the last 3 seasons. He's been consistently very, very good for United. Apart from the moaning, all right, take the moaning out of the way, yeah?
I can't though.
No, but you got, look at it without the moaning. He's gone from just being centre midfield to captaining United now. So he's actually done bits to get there. He's been United's sturdy centre midfielder. And the fact that he's not missed a game through any injury, and he's got the highest assists for him.
But no offence.
He beats Odegaard by a mile.
No offence though, right? But, or actually plenty of offence because it's United. But that's like saying, for example, Crystal Palace, they got Eze. He's their best guy, right?
Elise is better, but yeah.
Elise or Eze, one of them. It's like saying just because he's their best player, he deserves to get in this team.
No, but I'd compare him to who else we got? Odegaard beats Odegaard. Enzo Fernandez beats Enzo Fernandez.
McAllister.
I will slap you in the nicest way possible.
If McAllister
He
didn't play
beats
for
McAllister, bruv.
If McAllister didn't
Even
play
if he
for
didn't play for Liverpool.
Okay.
I don't get me wrong, yeah. I rate McAllister as a player, but I still feel Bruno beats him.
I just can't drop the attitude.
See, that's the reason.
Big time.
But that's the reason. But that's
As
everyone.
a player, if you take out
But
the
take out the attitude.
player-
As a player, he's probably very not the best, but he's very close to KDB in technique, in ability, in the fact that he works hard for the team. Bar the complaining, he still runs, he tracks, he does everything else you want from a midfielder.
I think I'll agree with that point in the sense that the closest player to KDB
Is Bruno.
in the Premier is probably Bruno. But would I put him in this team?
I'm putting the Molding to the side. I'm putting him ahead of Odegaard, McAllister, who all the other ones we've talked about. I'm probably
Maddison, would you take Bruno over Maddison?
now I'm putting the Molding in, and I would take Maddison over.
This guy, I swear 2 minutes ago he said,
It's in between
but
you
they
guys.
didn't get relegated, did he?
Between you guys.
I don't know. Just
The only other
listen,
player,
put Trent
no,
in there. Come on.
shut up. The only other player that comes into that category between KDB, Bruno, is Bruno Guimaraes.
Oh yes.
That's it.
Order.
But
That's
again,
it.
Newcastle are now sitting 10th. Yeah.
We do
Bru-
need to end this
we-
podcast, so I'm
Yeah,
going to
facts.
say just put Bruno in. Moaning aside, Bruno.
Yeah. Moaning aside, I don't, like I
But that
said,
is 80% of his game. So.
well, he is Portuguese.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Right, okay, so going back to this left back. First of all, are you guys happy with that formation? Yeah. So
Okay, non-negotiables are Alisson.
I'm letting you have it.
Kyle Walker,
Virgil van Dijk, KDB,
I think
Rodri.
Rodri, KDB,
And Son and Haaland.
Haaland, So the only disputed ones for me were Fernandes, Martinez, and I don't want to say it because it makes me feel sick, but left back.
Wait, how's Fernandes still negotiable?
I can't get rid of the attitude.
But
I look at everything. Like, look, amazing attitude, amazing attitude, amazing attitude. Everyone's got an amazing attitude. His just stinks.
Mo Salah's got amazing attitude
Yeah, of course he has.
over the last 3 seasons, including when Mane was there.
Yeah. They had a healthy competition. They never fought with each other.
They fought with each other, bruv. Mane went off and threw a ball at Klopp, bruv.
Yeah, Mane fought with him, but you've never seen that from Salah, have you?
That's because Salah was the greedy one, or not?
Regardless, but that's Mane's problem. Attitude-wise, okay, Haaland, he gets a bit big for his...
And Robbo? If we're going attitude-wise?
What's wrong with this?
Robbo's most of the time, for when Liverpool play, Robbo's the one fighting with everyone else.
What games are you watching, bro? There's a difference between fighting
And triggering
Bruno,
players.
right? And triggering players.
But Bruno just whinges. He doesn't actually fight with anyone. He just whinges. He walks around whining and whinging.
That's because he's Portuguese.
Yeah, but he doesn't do anything else. He doesn't fight with anyone. He doesn't
But you know
let his head drop.
A big thing, right? So you see Kyle Walker do it, you'll see Haaland do it. Haaland fighted at someone, bro. Yeah? They do these things to trigger people and wind people up. There's a difference between that and being a prick like Bruno.
Yeah, but Bruno, I feel
He's not a prick though. He just whinges. This is the only thing he does is whinge.
He's Portuguese.
It's a trigger.
That triggers everyone else. But all he does is whinge. He doesn't whinge at players. He just whinges at the referee. Which, as a captain, is fair enough.
I think ultimately this goes down to a matter of opinion. I think it might have been easier just to go 11v11 rather than trying to.
This is like Neville Carroll, isn't it?
Yeah, facts. So I think overall we've got the team, the formation. Apart from the left back, I think I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't think we're going to find.
Because we can't agree, we should just go to get the right no left back.
Alright, we play in the fourth midfield.
Madison.
Right.
Let's just leave it at that, man. I think we're done, bro.
Gerard.
He let that one slip in, didn't he?
Oh,
I used to play football so much, man. Oh, my days. Anyway, yeah, I think we're just gonna leave it at that, man. That's the end of the pod. Let me know if you guys agree with that squad. That these two have somehow managed to make it work. Not work. I don't know. If that's the best current Premier League team, I feel it is very heavy on Liverpool, City, and
yeah, I feel like we didn't go into the smaller teams enough.
yeah. But
we got a couple of Man United, and so.
what a dick.
No, if you think about it, there isn't like top 6. This is just a top 6 team, but there are some players out there.
Yeah, there's ballers.
There is, man. Absolutely.
But then you got to look at the bench, innit? If you got a
Yeah.
bench, then you're putting Ivan Toney in, you're putting Matoma in,
Yeah.
you're putting Mopé just to piss people off.
Yeah. Ollie Watkins, man, he's been on absolute
Yeah.
Watkins. You put half of Aston Villa's squad in there, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, quality.
Zuma and the cat. It's all good, man.
I think Jared Bowen as well, man. He's a fully underrated player.
Well, he's on fire, yeah.
Scored a hat trick last week as well, man.
Yeah, he's a good baller.
Quality. But yeah, I think we're going to leave it at that. Quick little plug before we do finish it, actually. As we all know, Yasin has been running for about 10 years, what it feels like.
Yes, man.
He's been, yeah, facts. He's been slowly increasing his length, distance, whatever you want to call it. I'll let you do the plug on this one. Obviously, you know all about it.
Yeah, so basically I thought it'd be a good idea to run a marathon.
Make sure you tell him about your nipples.
Oh,
Essentially, Andy Bernard, The Office, if you know, you know. If you don't, then YouTube it. But yeah, running a marathon on the 21st of April, and the main thing is, apart from me dying, raising funds for our brothers and sisters in Palestine. Predominantly Gaza right now, because we all know what's going on there. So yeah, we're doing really well. We've got to over 1,400 quid. I don't know why I looked at my watch, it's not there. But over 1,400 quid. We want to get to about 3 grand.
5,000. We can do it.
Do you know what? We can, because obviously Ramadan's coming up as well, so you know what I mean?
Man.
And it's also
Pound a day.
Pound a day.
Pound a day.
Pound a
we
day.
should do it, you know, for this.
Should we talk about pound a day
Pound a
and your
day.
management of that?
No,
Hey, I did well with it, man.
pound a day for the whole year.
Yeah? How many man gave 50? No, we did it, what was it, £1 a week?
Pound a week.
Yeah.
Our 52 quid off people.
So yeah, anyway, doing that, grateful if you could donate to see me absolutely fall on my ass after 42 kilometers.
Facts. You want to record it?
I'll do some like videos during the thing, so
Can you record the end when you fall over?
Yeah,
definitely,
absolutely, man.
definitely.
Listen, guys, if you do want to donate to Yasins' cause, obviously he's doing it for, like, in my opinion, one of the greatest causes going right now. Do hit that link. Obviously, it will be tagged in the description on my Instagram. I'll direct you over to Yasins' page where you can find the link as well. Make sure you guys do donate, man, because genuinely speaking, half marathon, bruv, us two can barely run for about 20 minutes without
What
dying.
did you say? 21 miles?
This guy's
Full marathon.
doing a full
You
marathon.
said half, yeah.
Oh
Full marathon.
shit, my
Yeah,
bad.
it's 21 miles.
Half marathon is 30 and full marathon is 26.
Oh, so you've done a
You're
half
doing
on the
20.
last time, innit?
Half was last
You're
done
doing
half
26 miles.
26 miles.
26 miles, bro. That's absolutely nuts.
That's, I actually worked it out, that's from my house to my office in Coventry.
How long does it take you?
In the car.
No, man. Running
I'm
current.
hoping to do it in about 4 hours 30.
There we go, man.
You're gonna run for 4 hours and 30
30
minutes.
minutes of running. Your nipples are gonna fall off. They're gonna fall off, bro. But yeah, guys,
When is
listen.
When is it?
21st of April, so you've
I'm
got
gonna-
7 weeks.
I'm just gonna send snaps of me lying down in the bed. Make sure you check them, yeah?
Bare food and that, just like, you know. Yeah, facts. But listen, guys, for real, if you do want to donate, make sure you head over to that link. Donate as much as you can. Obviously, like you said, Ramadan is coming up, so make it your good deed for the month, man. Pattern that. And yeah, this has been a great podcast. Appreciate you guys coming on. Obviously, with very heavy talks on Liverpool and United, which has been very expected.
I'll just point out, this prick didn't get involved at all.
I told
Is
you,
there
bro.
in the
I'm
middle?
here, diplomatic as the host. I'm sitting here in the
Just
middle.
dropped a little, oh, I'll have to go with Luke Shaw. What's wrong?
Yeah, the decision had to be made, but it wasn't made ultimately, innit? But this has been a great episode. As usual, give it a follow, give it a like, give it a comment. Go subscribe to the YouTube. Hit me up on our Instagram at mp.realtalk. This has been myself, Yazin and Ibby. Stay blessed. No, but real talk though, innit? Like Luke Shaw, Robbo. You know,
Don't
you
even
guys,
start.
you guys have
Look at
got,
him, bro.
you got to sort that out. For real.
I don't know what there is to sort out. If anything, Martinez is one to, like, you know, debate. You know, but I just don't see the debate. But
No, but that, okay, so generally speaking, if you were going to do this here, you would have taken out Bruno because you don't want Bruno. So would
You
you
would have taken out Luke Shaw, Martinez, and Bruno.
would you stick with
So-
this as whole squad?
Allison comes out, guaranteed.
But
Edison goes in there.